So it's interesting. I do test for heavy metals, and I so often will see high levels of heavy metals. But what's interesting about heavy metal overload is that it makes you at a higher risk for gut infections, and mainly yeast overgrowth and parasites. So, and then a lot of people don't realize that they've got this gut overgrowth of yeast or bad bacteria, which is giving off more toxins, which is crossing the blood-brain barrier and causing more brain fog and chronic fatigue as well. So again, it goes back to the gut, but the heavy metals also impact our energy levels because it really impacts our ability to break down food into energy via the Krebs cycle. I won't get into that, but yeah, so heavy metals play a huge role, and so it's really important for us to make sure we're releasing heavy metals through use of detoxes and binders. And I love glutathione and NAC and all these antioxidants that help us to get rid of heavy metals. But knowing the excuse me, knowing the connection of heavy metals to poor gut health and parasites, a lot of people don't realize that that connection is there. So when you do any type of cleanse or kill off product to rebalance the gut, it's really important that you're also focusing on getting rid of heavy metals in addition to that. Otherwise, if you're not, then that heavy metal overload will put you at risk for that infection again. So heavy metals are a tough one though because they're everywhere. So I tell people, avoid exposure where you can. We can't live in a bubble, but we can choose cleaner products, cleaner makeup, and watching what we're putting on and in our body. I'm a huge fan of clean water, big water snob over here. But I tell people, try not to overhaul your life in one day because that's not sustainable. But start by looking at what you're consuming, what you're putting in your body, so water and air, and then look at the products that you're putting on your body. I'm a big fan of using clean makeup and really watching fragrances and not having exposure to plastic if I can help it. And then, but there's still chemtrails and there's still environmental toxins that we're going to come into contact with. So making sure that our body's well equipped to detoxify naturally through good diet. I take, or not take, but I eat a lot of berries in my morning smoothie. Those are natural detoxifiers, especially blueberries. But making sure that you're having a good diet to help with detox. But also, I'm a big fan of bringing in supplements for detox as well.
Yeah, and when I was first, down on my health journey, when I was at rock bottom, I tested my metals. I was off the charts in lead, mercury, and what was the third one? I can't remember, but lead can make you crazy. It can
Yes.
cause anxiety. It can cause just your brain to just go wacky and make you not feel well. And it went through the process of chelation. I've come up with the radiation and heavy metal detox bundle, which has the acceleradine iodine and the accelerated detox powder to bind the
Mhm.
toxin. Because when you detox, I'm sure you know that you see this in your clients where if they start to detox too quickly, they'll then have the detox flu symptoms. So we
Yes.
need a binder to soak up and get things
Yes.
out quickly. And but that's a big thing that people aren't seeing. Even in my house, I have as many cleaning supplies that are all natural and everything like that, but then I'll find the Cascade underneath the sink for the dishes. And I'm thinking, okay, we're eating off these plates.
Right.
We're scrubbing our forks with these cleaners and not thinking that that's going to affect us. So it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It is a lot. We are trying to make sure our food is clean, our water is clean. We've got, I mean, just right now, we have a fire that was going on in a airplane hangar locally, and they couldn't put it out. But they were thinking that there's asbestos and other toxins released, and it was a very windy day, so now it's all blowing into the community. Do you think I'm exposed to that air? Absolutely. There's no way not to be, right? So then you just have to, you're a salmon swimming upstream, unfortunately today.
Agreed.
But there is hope. And once you are able to take supplements, change your diet, lower the stress, your body will start cleansing as much as it needs, hopefully.
Mhm.